So I came across this tweet the other day, and it really summed up my thoughts on people who lose thousands of dollars by gambling. It says, a gambling addiction is so crazy, like, bro, what do you mean you're addicted to losing money? This is so true. Like, if you're on a losing streak, then why continue? As a person who is not wealthy in the slightest, I've never really understood the appeal of going to casinos and risking large sums of money on rigged machines and games. Like, I've been invited to go to Vegas by my friend groups multiple times before, but I always decline it because 1, I'm saving up to buy a house, and 2, I'd rather not waste what little money I have. I feel like if I were to go on a trip to Vegas or anywhere and lose a bunch of money gambling, it would probably stress me out and ruin the entire trip. But honestly, I'm really not trying to take any vacations or travel for the near future until I become successful. But that's a topic for another video. But Tristan, what if you ended up winning and making even more money? All I'm going to say is this is the first message that popped up when I typed in the probability of winning in a casino on Google. Each game you play at a casino has a statistical probability against you winning. Slot machine odds are some of the worst, ranging from a 1 in 5,000 to 1 in about 34 million chance of winning the top prize when using the maximum coin play. So basically, you have 1 in about 34 million chance when playing slots. But there's more. How much does the average gambler lose a year? The United States suffers over $100 billion in total gambling losses each year. On average, male and female gamblers owe between $55,000 and $90,000 each year. Unfortunately, most of these gamblers cannot afford to pay their debts. From debt.org, how many gamblers go broke? The average debt generated by a man addicted to gambling is between $55,000 and $90,000. Women gamblers average $15,000 of debt. In extreme cases, problem gambling can result in serious legal problems or financial ruin. More than 20% of compulsive gamblers end up filing for bankruptcy because of gambling losses. I could keep going on, but then this video would get very redundant. I think you get the point. Now, if I were to gamble, which I do not, I would probably gamble on like boxing or UFC fights or a combat sport. That's only because sometimes it can be pretty easy to predict who's going to win, but I still wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't recommend gambling at all unless you're rich and very well versed at the game you're playing, whether that be poker or blackjack or etc. And you set a limit on how much you're willing to spend.